belief, but I would like you to share your personal experience that currently you feel in yourself that something is impossible for you. I would like you to share with us.
Winning the lottery.
Winning the lottery, okay. So, well, I can invite you to go online and see how many people have won it. But not you. But it is possible. Give me another one. Buy the ticket, by the way. Every week, 10 tickets in every lottery draw. Anything else that you currently feel impossible for you guys? I'll challenge you.
Fly.
A lie?
Fly.
A fly. Okay, that's a good one. Well, if you're working with me privately, I'll help you get out of your body and have an out-of-body experience, and you can fly anywhere you want. There are many ways to make the impossible possible, but are we willing to look outside the box?
Not really.
We are programmed in a way to remain in the comfort zone. We get comfortable with the things we have. We get comfortable with the lifestyle we have. We get comfortable with the clothes we have, with the people we have. Well, this is being outside of our comfort zone. You are surrounded by people potentially you've never met. And it is an opportunity to make the impossible possible. So the next part is about the key to success. Well, again, the key to success, it's you. No one outside of you will ever be that key to success. And it is you, your job, to allow yourself to take that key and go through the doors that brings you the prosperity and brings to you your heart desires. And I have been emphasizing throughout the talk the importance of your heart, because our mind can go and want so many different things, but our heart does not love them. Anybody knows that feeling? Where we go and purchase something, and we purchase it because we feel depressed, we feel lonely, we feel whatever we might be, and we just do something which is irrational to ourselves. And then when we step back into ourselves and say, okay, well, I don't really love this. What's the point? So the third one, it's as you go through those adversities in your life, and as you learn to truly love, to truly acknowledge love, you create the miracle. And the greatest miracle I've created for myself, and I help all of my clients create, it's something which is priceless. What is priceless to you?
Time.
Give Richard a talk. Absolutely priceless. Time. Time. Everything else we can get. But this moment, I will never get back. This moment of this opportunity that the Yes Group gave me to share with you guys and inspire you guys, I will not get back. Until the moment maybe somebody creates the technology for us to travel back in the future, come sit in here and have a laugh with ourselves, knowing what's to come. But I also invite you, maybe that is possible right here, right now. Maybe you're not aware. I invite you to think the unthinkable. So I created time for love. And that time for love is time to love myself. I spent 40 years feeling unloving about who I was. I did not feel worthy of who I was, because I was programmed all my life to hate what I was. And as I've gone through this journey, tremendous journey, working with some of the top teachers around the world who support me through this, and every human being who came in my life, both the people who pushed my buttons and the people who constantly loved me for who I was, it all brought me back to align myself to the most powerful energy that lives inside of me, love. And with that now, I have time to take people to that space of love and to honor the love in myself, in each one of you. With your faults, with your greatness, with your love, with your hatreds, it's irrelevant to me when people come in my presence. I just see another version, another miracle in my eyes. That's how I see you guys, each one of you. And I invite you to do that with every human being who come into your presence. And see how in yourself you have every single quality that these people have. So the next one is about time for growth. The reason I came in here, because I believe in Yes Group. I believe in Anthony, the amazing work he does. I believe in guys who set it up, in Alan and everybody else. I believe in growth, growing ourselves. And that growth, it's part of nature. And you are nature. You are no different to nature. Anybody who goes through moments where they say they're not growing, or for whatever reason they feel stuck and anything else, it's an illusion. You are growing even when you are stuck. You just don't know it at that moment. So it's about creating time for growth. And I went and invested a lot of money to work with some of the top people privately. I wanted to know what is it I can do globally. And I wanted to work with people who walk the talk. And there are very few people on the planet who are teaching the universal truths about life. What I've seen across personal development industry and any other industry, where people are fed the emotions and they are kept in the emotional blackmail. I had enough of my parents doing that, and my culture, and my religion, and my society. So my work has become all about helping people live from that balance, from that heart, and from the truth of who you are. And the truth of who you are is you are nature. You are no different to me than nature. I am no different to nature. Whatever nature does, you do. Nature both creates and destroys. And so will you. So will you. You will create and you will destroy. And if you're not going to be in peace with that, if you're going to be emotional about that, you'll end up going on an emotional train and you'll have, carriages all the way to Paris. And then there's no more fuel. Because the weight is so big that you simply slow down and you stop. But if you want to be weightless, and if you want to be prosperous, and if you want to make a greater contribution to humanity, you must allow the truth in yourself that knows who you are, that knows you can create that. You are the creator of that reality. So the other one, which I've always been passionate about, and that's what the book is about how to achieve balance, health, and peace. The three things that were my companions from the moment I was born. So in this journey of developing myself to the guy who's confident right now and extremely loving, was a massive, massive hurdle to overcome. And there were many, many adversities that I could speak for the next 50 years and telling people about it. But what I'm passionate about is help every individual who comes in my presence and seek my help, whether it's through talks, reading my book, working with me privately, going on a healing journey with me. It's about finding that inner peace in ourselves. We tend to focus ourselves to create a global peace. But yet, 7 billion people are not in peace with themselves. And that is why we're not experiencing global peace. And to create peace in ourselves, this is why when I went back to create the methodology, we have alarm. And the reason I brought that, because each one of you has that built-in alarm that alerts you when you are not aligned to the truth I'm currently speaking from to you, to the truth of your heart, to the truth of your being, to the truth of your soul. And how can I bring that alarm? How can I listen to that alarm? Well, I can't if I'm not in peace with myself, because my emotions will tell me all sorts of things. My mind will tell me all sorts of stuff, will go on a tremendous journey in my head and try to bring everything that I've heard and I've listened to outwardly, that I've processed through my senses, to create an opinion about something. But there is a bigger thing inside of you living, and it is your soul. The journey I take my clients with is to bring them into that space where Emma was saying earlier on silence. Silence. That silence inside of you where you can, for the first time, hear the voice of your soul. It is then you can start aligning your life to your existential program of your soul and why you chose to be in this experience and in this life. And finally, when you have a great skill, when you face adversity head on, and you get all of your learning, you become a unique expert with unique skills. And it is time for you to truly take those and be a leader. But there is no leader without being a follower. At every stage of your adversity, you will have both the challenges in that moment and the tremendous breakthroughs in that moment. But it requires you to bring your awareness and your truth and your heart and your choices and your decisions back to your center. Because when you are centered, the world is centered. When you bring yourself to that tremendous being, it is where any human being who comes along on your path becomes the producer of that nectar that I'm talking about prosperity. That shows you your own reflection in the eyes of every human being. And imagine for a second the power that can be unleashed when our hearts connect. And for some of you who read my book, and I have a few clients in here, know what my name stands for, and I will be very happy to share with you guys. Tony, short from Antonio in Latin, it's priceless. Jeton, which is in Albanian, my ethnic background from Macedonia, means somebody who lives his life. Living your life. That's what Jeton means in Albanian. And Selimi in Arabic means peace. So my name is living your life in peace is priceless. And being in your heart is timeless. And I thank you and I love you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you.